Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Quarantine Theater Company's production of The Family Stone. My name is Paul Sosa, and I will be the host this evening. We've got an amazing cast for you lined up here tonight, and I just want to say how grateful I am to them again for participating in this. I know the holidays are a really crazy time, but it's wonderful to just be here with you all. So thanks for joining our reading. It will be the 2005 film version transcribed straight from the movie. For our cast, we have Meredith Morton being played by Chelsea Lynn. Julie Morton is being played by Jennifer Sennett. Everett Stone is being played by Jared Millsap. Ben Stone is being played by Paul Salee. Susanna Stone is being played by the lovely America. Elizabeth Stone is being played by Lola. Thad Stone and Gus will be played by Logan Horberg. Amy Stone will be played by Ryan Ramming. Sybil Stone will be played by Anne Marco. Kelly Stone and John will be portrayed by George Graham. Patrick Thomas will be portrayed by Lois Moore III. Brad Stevenson, cashier, jeweler, etc. will be by the fabulous Travis Sanders, who will always remember when his cues are. And I will be taking care of the scene description. It's okay. This is all in good fun. If you missed your cue, you will not feel the wrath of Paul. This is a Christmas movie. I love you guys all so much for being here. And without further ado, go ahead and turn off your cameras and we shall begin the lovely production of The Family Stone. The Family Stone, written and directed by Thomas Bezucha. Interior, department store morning. Meredith Morton, a highly driven and ambitious career woman, answers the phone and barks through it to a coworker while she is pacing near a checkout counter. Her fiance, Everett Stone, is purchasing a scarf for his sister and smiling at the cashier.
This is Meredith. No, this isn't a popularity contest. I don't care if it's the Friday before Christmas. She'll have Monday off. Look, the bottom line is there's no way I'm letting that report go without having seen it. All right. Get Rebecca to reach Kent. He should be on the ground by now. You tell him, forward his file. She's going to have to change her reservation. Hold on. I've got another call. Don't leave. No. I said, I call you back.
The cashier is ringing up items while Everett checks back on Meredith and smiles.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Combine the files. I'll look over. Everett. Is that one for Amy? The red one.
Everett smiles as if to say, my mistake, and the cashier gives him an understanding nod and smile as Meredith continues into the phone.
I'll look them over, but tell her to tell the printers to... No. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to call you back.
Everett takes the phone from Meredith and shuts it off.
The red one?
Yeah, the red one. That's perfect. Merry Christmas.
Cut to interior, Family Stone residence morning. We see the quaint New England colonial house blanketed in the snow. Inside, Sybil Stone, the matriarch of the family, sits absolutely still, staring at her Christmas tree, her favorite ornament in hand. She looks sad, but the moment is interrupted by the arrival of her son Thad and his husband Patrick.
Mom!
Boys! Aww.
She rushes from the living room and into the kitchen to greet them. They are unpacking groceries and presents from bags.
Boys.
Sybil gives Patrick a big hug and a kiss on the cheek. Thad does not turn around and continues to wash vegetables in the sink. Sybil creeps up behind him and playfully scares him and greets him. She begins to sign, and it is apparent that her son is deaf. It is important to note that this is not a hindrance in any way. The entire Family Stone knows sign language in order to communicate with Thad, and though we won't see it in this reading, it's all there and important to know. Every time the characters are talking to Thad, they speak to him regularly and use American Sign Language.
You look so good.
She kisses her son and hugs him so tight.
Oh, Patrick, I found another recipe on that gourmet website this morning.
Well, it better not be for onions because I emailed you my mother's recipe this morning.
Well,
Hey, Mom, where's Everett?
he promised me they promised to be here by dinner.
Did you hear from Ben? We didn't know what time his flight was getting in.
Of course, he missed both morning flights. Oh, honey, we're in here.
Kelly Stone, Sybil's husband and Family Stone patriarch, comes into the kitchen, all smiles with a plate of brownies from a family friend.
Millie's famous brownies.
Sybil smiles and groans a little with excitement and bemusement. She knows they're pot brownies.
Oh, so sweet of her.
Thaddeus,
Dad!
Patrick, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Father and son hug it out. Cut to exterior Family Stone residence morning. Amy Stone, the youngest of the clan, pulls up in her beat-up station wagon, clearly a hand-me-down car, and opens up the back seat and brings out a laundry basket, which falls immediately into the snow. She is frustrated and sighs. Cut to interior Everett's car morning. Meredith closes her phone finally. Apparently, she's been on it the entire time. She looks over at Everett, who is driving.
Sorry.
He just looks at her and smiles. Meredith messes with the car's sunblocker and checks herself in the mirror.
No.
She puts it back up. She clears her throat a couple of times.
You don't have to be nervous.
I'm not.
They're gonna love you.
Cut to interior Family Stone residence afternoon.
I hate her.
Amy,
What?
generosity of spirit.
Thank you.
Amy, you're gonna get me in trouble.
You're muted in.
I thought no one had even met the girl.
No. I was down in New York in October.
That's right, that young man, what was his name? How's that going?
Amy looks at her mother like, you didn't tell dad.
Kelly,
Kelly realizes he made a mistake, pats his daughter on the shoulder.
Sorry.
so you had dinner?
So she is a total phony. She's completely uptight. She dragged us to this stiff restaurant. She talked the entire time. I mean, oh, you just wait.
What?
She's got this incredibly grotesque throat clearing tick. It's like, it's like she's digging for clams.
Front door opens.
Make way for ducklings.
Susanna, honey.
Susanna, hi, sweetie.
Grandma.
Oh, look at this. Aw.
Sybil hugs her granddaughters tightly.
Here, let me help you with that.
Thanks. Love drive. Gotta pee. Hi. Hugs all around. Grandpa.
Hey, sweetheart, how are you?
Ever here yet?
Oh, Amy, oh my God. I was just telling us about Meredith. Apparently she's a a throat clearer.
Sybil, why do you encourage her?
Well, Amy never likes anyone.
Amy whips around and looks at Patrick as if absolutely betrayed and that he's uttered a ridiculous falsehood.
Patrick, I love you.
Well, that took years.
Amy throws a peanut at him.
So, sis, you got her on the phone once, right?
A little Kurt.
She does that throat thing.
What are you talking about? I have to pee. When's Ben getting here?
Thaddeus comes back in supremely excited.
They're here.
Cut to interior Everett's car day. Meredith and Everett have arrived. They sit in the driveway and Meredith looks around at the property from the passenger seat. She's still incredibly nervous.
Ready? Yeah, they're all watching you now. Kelly will be in a minute. He'll bring us in, okay?
She gets out of the car just as Kelly approaches.
Everett,
Dad.
Kelly goes in to hug his son. Meredith ducks to avoid being in a double hug. Everyone watching from the window laughs at the awkward exchange. Cut to interior Family Stone residence day.
I told you. Did I tell you?
Yes.
Cut to exterior Family Stone residence, same time. Meredith extends her entire arm out stiffly to shake Mr. Stone's hand. He just smiles at her and pulls her into a huge hug, lifting her up in the process. They go in through the front door. Interior Family Stone residence, same time. In the entry hall, the bags are brought in by Kelly and Everett. Meredith stands back as everyone exchanges hugs and hellos.
Meredith, this is Thad.
Oh, yes. Thaddeus, hello. I'm Meredith. It's so nice to meet you.
And this is Patrick.
Why is she shouting?
And you remember Amy, right?
Amy, yes. Merry Christmas.
You remember me, right? The mother.
Everett and Sybil laugh, hug, and kiss.
This is Sybil. Mom, this is Meredith.
Hello. You have a lovely home.
All the better to entertain you with, my dear. Well, welcome. Merry Christmas. Welcome to our home.
Mom, don't overdo it.
What am I overdoing?
Hi.
Welcome. I'm Suzanne, and this is Elizabeth. You have nice shoes.
Thank you.
All right, let me get a picture, please. Picture time, family photo.
Just move in, stand in front of your mother, move in close. Amy, get in there.
Where's Ben?
Where's Ben?
During all of the hullabaloo, the family is squeezing in together for the picture, and Meredith is pushed all the way to the back of the group, not actually ending up in the picture at all. Cut to interior Everett's bedroom day. Meredith is supremely tense and zipping up her belongings, thinking she made the biggest mistake of her life in coming. Everett is trying to calm her down as they unpack.
What are you making such a big deal? Can it really matter?
Yes, I think it matters. I'm not sleeping with you in your bed in your parents' house.
Miss Sybil put us in here together.
And I said I don't think it's right.
Cut to interior Family Stone Residence Day. Sybil is chuckling as she enters the kitchen with Everett.
So what you're saying is you just don't screw?
Nice, Mom. That's nice.
Is that it?
I know how fun this could be for you, but really,
But separate bedrooms, Everett. It's just so silly.
she just doesn't feel comfortable.
Why should she feel comfortable putting Amy out of her room and all?
Amy comes rushing into the kitchen with a bowl of cereal, spilling milk everywhere.
What?
Cut to interior Amy's bedroom day. Amy and Sybil are gathering Amy's things to move her out of her room so Meredith can stay there. Little Elizabeth is hanging around in the doorway watching.
I hope I'm not putting anybody out.
Me out. You're putting me out.
Why aren't you sleeping in Everett's room? He's your friend. Did you have a fight?
Of course not.
Can I try on your shoes?
I'm so sorry. There must be someplace else.
Meredith's phone begins to ring. She puts up her finger almost as if to silence the females around her with that whole give me 1 minute gesture. She answers the phone.
This is Meredith. Oh, hold on. It's my sister.
Both Amy and Sybil look at her with, "Aw, that's nice." Meredith sort of stares at them for a moment and nods her head like, "Get out."
Oh, okay. We'll just be downstairs. Give you your privacy. Amy, let's go. Careful now.
They hate me. Yes, I'm being myself.
Cut to interior Everett's bedroom day. Everett has finally finished unpacking. Meredith knocks gently on the open door.
Can I come in?
You don't need an invitation, Meredith.
Don't be mad.
I'm not mad. You don't think I'll be getting any now?
Meredith notices Everett's top drawer is open with all of his high school and college achievements, plaques, etc.
Why would you keep those in there? Don't you?
It's from a long time ago.
They sit down on the bed and decompress. Something is bothering both of them, but they don't know how to express it.
This isn't easy for me, meeting everyone.
I know it's not.
Meredith catches a gaze at the two of them in the mirror. Picture perfect couple.
Look at them. Just look at them.
Cut to interior Family Stone Residence Day. Ben Stone, the prodigal son, comes in through the front door and Amy greets him immediately.
Ben? Oh my God.
Amy,
Wait until you meet her.
meet who? Come here.
Meredith.
Sybil comes in from the kitchen to greet her son.
Hey, no smoking pot in the house. No pot in the home. And I mean it this time.
Merry Christmas, Mom.
And Christmas is not going to be clothing optional this year. Okay, we've got company.
Roger.
Okay.
Elizabeth comes running down the hallway in Meredith's high heels to hug her uncle Everett as Meredith come down the stairs.
And who's this? Have you been working out?
Hey, Ben.
Everett. Wow, Everett in a tie. Look at this. What, are you running for mayor? You look gorgeous.
I'm running for mayor.
You look gorgeous.
That's true. You want to meet Meredith?
Hi.
Ben just stares at Meredith on the stairs. He's clearly checking her out, nods his head with a huge smile. Amy notices this and slaps her brother in the head.
Hey.
Everett, Three Stooges style, slaps Amy on the back of the head.
Hey.
The family all heads into the kitchen, Amy entering first behind her mother.
What is wrong with him?
All hail the prodigal son returns.
Hey, Mama. I found your laundry here. A big sack of filthy Christmas laundry, just for you.
Ben has carried over Elizabeth to her mother and places her down on the sofa arm.
Where's your husband?
What husband? Oh, that husband. He'll be here on Christmas.
Ben goes over to Patrick and Thad and gives them hugs.
Queen Bee, how are you doing? So, where's Dad?
Oh, he ran away, joined the circus.
A better circus.
Yeah, less clowns.
Meredith walks over to Elizabeth and sees that she has broken the heel on a clearly expensive shoe. She takes it from her and everyone is dead silent for a moment.
Sorry, we might have some glue.
No, it's okay. I think I have another pair for that outfit.
It's a good color.
Excuse me.
You need a hand with that? Now, don't dilly-dally there, pretty lady. We're all going to be down here talking about you. Remember Miss Lewin? Remember her?
Second grade?
Yeah.
Wait, the one without the lips?
Exactly. Man, I was so into her.
You're a freak.
Yeah, she's sweet, right? Incredible.
Thank you, sir.
A look around the room indicates that not everyone in the family is crazy about Meredith. Ben is the first member of the Stone family, including Everett, to say something complimentary about her. They all begin signing their communications so Thad can follow along.
I mean, doesn't she seem incredible?
Yeah, it appears that she is incredible.
So, Everett, where did you find her?
Cut to interior Everett's car day. The family is all going Christmas shopping together. The monologue continues through various locations, including the department store, the freeway, ending in the living room.
Hong Kong last spring. Well, actually, over on Kowloon side, not Hong Kong Island. Although we were both staying there on Hong Kong Island. Everett at the Grand Hyatt, I was at the Mandarin. But we were introduced in the lobby of the Peninsula. That's on Kowloon side. I was there for their post unification conference, and I had a meeting over at the Peninsula where I am crossing the lobby, and who do I see but Rachel Graham?
Who?
What were you wearing?
Meredith continues as if she hadn't even heard them.
It had been what, 10 years more? God, almost 16. Anyway, Andover. I'm with Rachel, and here comes Everett. I don't know him. Rachel does. They've got their masters together. So you hadn't seen each other in what, 8 years? The point is, Everett was lost. Do you remember that? How you were lost?
I'm pretty sure I was pretending.
Anyway, he was on his way to take some boat to, what was the name of that place? Lantau Island, right. Some pilgrimage he'd gotten into his head on his way to see some Buddhist statue at some monastery.
It's one of the largest Buddhas in the world.
Metal Buddha.
Over 3 stories tall.
Fascinating.
You can stay at this monastery. Actually, share meals with the monks. They're taking a vow of silence.
A vow of what? Your tie is crooked.
Sounds incredible. How long were you there?
He never made it out, of course. One thing led to another. Rachel suggested lunch, and we got to talking.
Everett, what did you two talk about?
I don't remember.
Amy has crawled over the sofa and reaches for Everett's tie and tries to untie it.
It's just a little tight.
Will you take that goddamn tie off already?
Please, of course you remember. Everett was with Steve working out the position for the IPO this spring. Well, of course, that's what I do.
Really?
Within the Asian market. Anyway, lunch led to drinks, which led to dinner, and Rachel took off. And really, that's how Everett and I spent our first night together, me putting in my 2 cents going over that report. I just showed Everett a few things that needed to be done.
Meredith was a real help.
We were just lucky, both in the right place at the right time.
Destiny.
Destiny.
Right, honey?
Right.
Absolute silence around the room. Then
Wow.
Okay, so
Sybil begins to clean up. Meredith stands to help her.
Here, let me help you with that.
No, don't you trouble yourself. You're a guest.
All right. Well, maybe I'll just wash my hands.
All right. Ben, come on.
I'm still working on it, honey.
Everyone gets up and mills about, cleaning and bringing plates to the kitchen. Meredith meets Everett near the bathroom entrance.
I told you this.
It's in there.
Meredith walks into the restroom and closes the door behind her. Everett and Sybil walk into the kitchen.
Mom,
What?
Mom, I want to talk to you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
There's something I want to ask you.
Yeah, I thought it might be it, but now's not the time. I really.
Patrick walks into the kitchen, interrupting them, frustrated. Everett, frustrated, walks out of the kitchen. Cut to interior Family Stone living room night. It is after dinner, and the family has settled into a game of charades. It is Thad's turn, and he is absolutely killing it.
Safe.
Chest. Opening a chest.
Oh, Billy, don't be a hero.
Thad falls to the ground, totally in love with his husband for getting it right.
What?
Thank you.
That's a song?
That's a song. You've heard of it?
No.
Whose clue was that? It's not good.
I want to go again. No, wind's down.
No. Elizabeth, Meredith hasn't had a turn yet.
No, that's all right.
No, I'll find one.
Really, I don't.
Oh, come on, Lemire.
There. That one's perfect. It's a movie.
Okay, movie.
No talking.
Amy.
Amy shrugs as if she isn't totally Meredith Mimes.
Movie.
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 Meredith Mimes 4 words.
Forward.
Forward.
4 words.
Meredith Mimes 2nd word.
Second
Second
word.
word.
Second
Second
word.
word.
Meredith Mimes placing a veil over her head.
Beekeeper.
Meredith pauses and takes a step back.
Yuli's gold.
Meredith steps backwards again and Mimes' 2nd word.
Second word.
Second
word.
words.
She walks down the aisle.
Oh, wedding, marriage.
She touches her ring finger.
Bride.
Meredith points to Patrick. Yes. Meredith Mimes' 4th word.
Princess Bride.
4 words.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Oh, wait, that's 6.
You know the answer.
I'm just trying to help.
Meredith Mimes' 3rd word.
Third word.
Third word.
Meredith Mimes putting on stockings.
Clothes.
Nylons?
Pants.
Personal style. Apparel.
Suit.
Meredith Mimes' 4th word.
Fourth word.
Fourth word.
Meredith has trouble thinking for a moment.
It's okay. It's okay. 4th word.
Meredith gives an acknowledging gesture to Patrick, almost like a thank you, but it is in the form of an upside down point. Absolutely 100% not intentional. Amy, however, seizes the opportunity.
I can't believe you're pointing at him.
What? Who?
You're totally pointing at him.
Which guy?
I wasn't pointing at him.
You still are.
No, I'm not.
Meredith covers her finger and realizes she was pointing towards him, but again, not deliberately.
Oh my God.
Is he a clue?
4th word.
I wasn't.
Meredith has had enough. She leaves the room. Everett begins chasing after her.
Meredith. You guys are such unbelievable jerks.
No, Meredith. Come on.
What just happened?
Shorty, fetch that for me, please. You don't even know how to read.
Elizabeth goes over to the crumpled up paper on the floor where Meredith dropped it, picks it up, and brings it to her Uncle Ben.
What was the answer?
The bride wore black.
Patrick stares directly at Amy, as does everyone else. Amy shrugs like if she's saying, "What? It's not my fault she's a racist." Ben takes his sister in a headlock and gives her a noogie.
Why do you always have to be such a meanie?
I don't.
Cut to interior Amy's bedroom night. Meredith is frantically shoving all of her clothes into Amy's tiny makeshift attic closet. Everett is seated calmly on the bed.
What did I ever do to her?
Can't just let her run you off like that. She's just getting back at you for taking her room.
Oh yeah, some help you were in that department. The natives would never dream of letting their god sleep on the couch. Not when they have me to blame.
Meredith, now you're being.
I am not a completely ridiculous person, Everett. I can see you beginning to look at me the way they do.
Nope, that's not true.
Isn't it? You're telling me you're not wondering why you brought me here, that you're not beginning to have doubts,
No,
that you don't wish I were different.
different how? Okay, I was joking. I was just joking.
I wouldn't want you just because you're a good guy who got caught up in something and then couldn't find the brakes.
I'm not a good guy.
Yes, you are.
Cut to interior Sybil and Kelly's bedroom night. The Stone parents are getting ready to turn in for the evening. Sybil is already under the covers.
He's coming for that ring. That's what he wants to talk to me about. He intends to give that girl my mother's wedding ring.
What I don't understand is what he sees in her.
See, I was on to you. Oh, so Mr. So innocent.
Now, I don't mean that. She's attractive, intelligent, obviously successful. She's better mannered than any one of us.
Oh, give me a break. Stick a silver spoon up a monkey's butt. It's bound to go, please. And thank you. Big deal.
She's a fine woman,
Oh, so fine.
but she doesn't seem to know or trust herself very well,
Thank you, Professor.
which means I'm afraid that our Everett may not know himself at all.
The Stones ponder this for a moment quietly. Cut to exterior Family Stone residence morning. Snow has completely blanketed the homes, driveways, and an entire neighborhood of the Stones' New England's colonial. It looks like a winter wonderland. Cut to interior kitchen morning. Sybil stands at the coffee, waiting for it to fill up. Meredith comes into the kitchen, followed shortly after by Amy. Sybil ices a bit and then softens.
You're up early. Sleep all right?
Thank you. Has Everett woken up?
It's freezing. Is there coffee?
Coming up.
Good morning, Amy.
Amy just gives her an icy smirk and walks over to the kitchen table, sits down yawning. Sybil looks over at her daughter and sees how exhausted she is.
Hello, my last born.
Good morning.
Oh, Amy, I meant to tell you, we got a card from the Stevensons the other day. You remember Brad, don't you?
Very funny.
Brad Stevenson, still in town, still available.
Yeah, well,
Brad popped Amy's cherry.
Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Is that not accurate? Okay. He's holding out for her. Guess he got a taste of something he liked.
Okay, Mom, could you not?
Oh, milk's in the fridge if you need it.
And with that embarrassing smackdown, Sybil exits the kitchen perfectly satisfied with herself. Meredith and Amy both walk to the fridge at the same time and meet there, but Meredith gets there first, takes out the milk and opens the carton.
Amy, you take milk?
Yeah, but I can do it.
Amy snags the milk from Meredith's hands and walks over to the sink to pour her milk into her coffee. Meredith walks over to her and stands uncomfortably close. She hesitates for a second and then does her throat tick. Amy looks at her totally disgusted, eyes wide open. She looks away and she grabs her paper and begins to walk out of the kitchen. Meredith follows her, not unlike a puppy.
I'm really sorry you had to sleep on the couch last night. Maybe we can take turns.
Don't sweat it.
I wish you'd give me a chance. Whatever it is I did wrong.
I said, don't sweat it.
I don't know what I did to you. I really don't. But I don't care if you like me or not.
Oh, of course you do.
Amy sips her coffee in triumph, completely staring down Meredith in her Regina George-like way. How does she do that? And exits the kitchen. Cut to interior family Stone residence morning. The entire Stone clan, sans Ben, are at the window staring at Meredith and Everett packing up the trunk of their car. Both of them look very upset. Ben is seated in the hallway, rubbing his eyes.
She's going to an inn?
What excuse did she give?
Something about having a bad back.
Said they'd put a board under the mattress for her at the end.
Amy, be the kind child I know you to be, please.
Well, we are definitely in trouble now. Oh, here she comes. Or here he comes.
Come on.
Everett comes into the hallway and breezes past his brother. It is clear Ben is still waking up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Everett walks into the kitchen.
Excuse me, family.
Everett?
I just want to know who said something to her.
To whom, dear?
Meredith's checking into the inn.
Oh, yes, right. We actually did hear something about that.
And her sister Julie is coming.
Sister?
Her sister, whom I've never met, is giving up Christmas with the whole family to come be here with Meredith.
Come on now. She called her sister.
Everett's rage has reached its boiling point. He picks up a chair and slams it down.
All right, that's it.
Everyone is visibly startled by this mildly violent outburst from their golden child.
I see what's going on here. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be easy with you guys. I figured you'd give her a hard time, have a few laughs, but then back off.
Everett, honey, really.
Everett is so livid that throughout this next speech, he is targeting daggers from his eyes at his sister Amy throughout the entire speech.
Please, Mom. Now, if this is about me, okay, this is how it's going to go. You're all going to pull your fangs out of her. Remind yourselves that whatever you think, Meredith is someone who's very important to me. So you better start getting used to the idea.
Okay.
Everett starts to walk back out to meet Meredith at the car.
Everett.
I expected a little more, at least, of you.
Cut to exterior family Stone residence, same time. Meredith is sitting in the car waiting for Everett. Ben walks up to her wearing his pajamas and carrying a mug of coffee. He knocks on the window gently with the mug. Meredith rolls the window down.
What?
Well, the coffee is not very good at the end.
He hands her the mug of coffee he's brought her. Meredith takes the mug, grateful but hesitant.
Thank you.
So you're coming back, right?
Yeah, I'm just checking in.
Good. Good deal.
Ben puts his hands in his pockets and takes a deep breath, finally realizing it's freezing outside, but this doesn't seem to bother him at all.
Oh boy, what a day.
Meredith desperately wants this interaction to end.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I had a dream about you last night.
What?
Yeah, I did. I ended up having a dream about you.
Well, what was I doing?
Everett comes out from the house, keys in hand, and walks around to the driver's side.
Let's go. You coming?
Ben shakes his head no and leans down to Meredith.
You know, you got to make sure to bring back the mug because it's Sybil's favorite. Or she'll kill you.
Okay.
Cut to interior family Stone residence morning. The family is assembled in the living room, all seated except for Kelly. He stands at the fireplace looking at his wife and children with a serious but kind look on his face.
So we are going to welcome Meredith back without judgment. We will welcome her and her sister Julie into our home with open arms. We will try to behave like a civilized family, right, Amy?
Okay, why do you keep singling me out?
Well, imagine what she had to have felt in order for her to call her sister.
She is staying. You gotta give her credit for that.
Excuse me. I'd like to say something if I may.
Forget it. And I know you gave her my mug.
You're muted, Anne.
Can you not hear me?
You were muted.
I'm hearing you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
hear
That,
you.
my apologies.
Let's just vote Ben off the island.
I'm ashamed of all of you,
There's news.
even you.
He's going to ask me for that ring. I know it. Okay.
He can't marry her.
Thank you. Where have you been?
They don't even love each other.
He'll ask for that ring.
Enough about the ring.
What ring?
Grandma's wedding ring.
Cut to interior Sybil and Kelly's bedroom day. Everett and Sybil are inside the room for privacy. Sybil feigns ignorance.
What ring?
Mom,
Yep.
Mom, this is the woman I'm going to marry.
You're talking about Meredith, right?
Mom, remember when I was dating Becky Royce?
Oh, no, she was great. Whatever happened to her?
Oh, what you told me was when I met the woman who was going to be my wife, I should come to you. I should come to you because you wanted that woman to wear your mother's ring. Well, I've met that woman and I want to ask you for the ring that you promised me. I'm going to give it to Meredith tomorrow on Christmas. Mom,
No,
Mom,
I can't. That woman?
that woman?
Okay. Meredith, it's just, honey, I can't give you my mother's wedding ring so that she,
You made a promise to me.
tough shit. I'm sorry. I know you're disappointed, but think how I feel.
Everett walks out of his mother's bedroom, dejected. Sybil walks downstairs and is furious at the idea of giving her Meredith her mother's ring.
God damn it. Who took the last of the coffee and didn't make more? There's supposed to be a pot right here. I mean, who doesn't know the rules?
I'm sorry. I was just washing.
You're back.
I can make more coffee.
All right. Who put the crap on my desk?
Sybil, Meredith's making us breakfast.
It's for tomorrow. It's for Christmas morning. It's strata. It's a Morton family tradition. I know you and Patrick have dinner planned out, but I wanted to contribute something, and my sister's coming, so I just wanted to do something for everyone.
Well, that should be nice. Everything all right at the end?
Yes, thank you.
I hope they put you in a room near Patrick and Thad. Thank you for bringing my mug back.
Meredith nods and goes back to helping Patrick with the strata. Cut to interior jewelry store day. Everett is out Christmas shopping with Dad. They're looking at a ring that Everett wants to give Meredith since his mother will not give him the family stone. A jeweler presents a case of rings Everett has selected. Thad is completely disinterested in this endeavor.
There's gonna be a lot of broken hearts in this town.
What do you think of this?
Oh, that's a beautiful choice. Platinum setting. I believe that's a 3-carat stone.
And that's good? Dad, what do you think? Big enough? You see a different one?
There's a look of pain in Thad's eyes. He grabs his brother's arm tightly, looking into his eyes, pleading.
Don't do it.
What?
Marry her, Everett. Please don't marry her.
Dad, I am getting married.
Thad pauses for a moment. Why in the world would his brother marry a girl he wasn't in love with?
Just about Mom.
What's about Mom?
Here we are. It's a lovely ring.
Cut to interior family stone residence day. Meredith and Patrick are at the kitchen counter. She is teaching him how to make strata.
So the bread absorbs this, and then
Hi, Susanna.
Susanna has just come in from the living room.
Have you seen Mom?
Yeah, she's taking a nap.
Susanna heads out the door and up the stairs to her mother's bedroom. Meredith continues demonstrating.
and then really it's just as fast as your wrist allows. Fast, fast, fast.
You've done that before.
Every Christmas.
Cut to Interior, Sybil and Kelly's bedroom day. Sybil is laying in bed, seemingly asleep. Susanna lays on the bed next to her mother and gently places an arm around her. Sybil opens her eyes and slowly turns over and looks at her eldest daughter.
Who else knows?
Cut to exterior football field bleachers day. Kelly and Ben are sitting in the bleachers of the nearby high school football stadium. They are eating pot brownies.
You want a brownie?
No, thanks.
Good.
So it's worse this time, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Mom, Dad. I mean, Mom.
It's not good. We only found out a couple of weeks ago.
But you've no longer than that?
Well, we weren't sure, and she wanted to wait, until after Christmas to tell you kids.
Ben starts to cry. Kelly pulls his son close to him, hugging him tightly.
I know, Ben, I know.
Cut to interior Family Stone residence day. Meredith and Patrick are still at it in the kitchen, finishing up the strata.
This gets folded in, a touch more oregano, more Parmesan. It goes in the fridge overnight and bakes for a bit in the morning.
Are those mushrooms?
Yeah, those are mushrooms.
Isn't Everett allergic to mushrooms?
He is?
Kelly and Ben come in from the kitchen door entrance to the house. Ben walks right up to Sybil and hugs her tightly.
Hi, honey. What? Oh, well, okay.
Sybil looks over at Kelly. Ben keeps hugging her, choking back tears, but it's not obvious to anyone.
Honey.
I love you, Mom. I love you.
Amy walks into the kitchen and sees Ben hugging Sybil.
What's going on? What's wrong?
Sybil pulls away from Ben, but lovingly, and looks into his eyes, then back to Kelly, who starts to walk out of the room quietly.
Did you and Daddy have fun getting stoned?
Amy smiles and rolls her eyes at her pothead brother and dad. For a second, she thought there was something wrong. Sybil goes after her husband.
Kelly.
Yeah.
They leave and go upstairs to the room. Ben walks over to the counter to check on what Patrick and Meredith have been up to. Meredith is scooping the mushrooms, one by one, out of the strata.
What have we got going on over here in Santa's workshop? Okay, what can I do to be of service, Meredith? What can I do to make you happy?
Well, I think I'm all set.
Everett had to run some errands in town, and then he and Thad were going to meet Julie's bus.
Now, are those mushrooms?
She is absolutely mortified and begins scooping the mushrooms out even more rapidly. Cut to exterior bus station day. Thad and Everett are waiting for Julie to get off of the bus.
So what'd she look like?
I don't know. I only saw a picture of her once. Is that her?
Then we see her. Julie stands on the final step of the bus looking breathtakingly beautiful, and as in all typical Hollywood romance scenarios, we can't just have this ethereal beauty take her final step with grace. Oh no, she face plants right in front of Everett and Thad. She'll probably end up with one of them, and it's definitely not the married gay stone.
You all right? You all right? You think you can stand?
Yeah, I'm okay. No,
Well, what is it?
no, nothing. It's just my knee. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see you.
Oh, no, it's my fault.
Can you bend it?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Thank you. Good. Hi.
Thad picks up Julie's bag from the ground and hands it to her. The guys both smile at her. What a wonder. A sweet, beautiful klutz.
Oh, thanks.
Cut to interior Family Stone residence day. Ben and Meredith are finishing up with the strata. The entire rest of the family are surrounding Julie, who is sitting on a chair in the middle of the living room. Everyone is either greeting her, fawning over her, or tending to her leg.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's not a big deal.
What happened?
She fell.
This is so embarrassing. I missed a step. It was totally my fault. Please, you've all got to stop.
Are you sure?
It's not bleeding now.
You poor thing. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Amy, hurry.
Amy comes running into the room with frozen peas. She hands them to Everett.
These are like a million years old.
What took you so long?
Everett is still clearly pissed at Amy. She takes a breath. She deserves the hostility after all. Julie looks at Amy.
Ah, Amy, the mean sister.
You got that right.
And you're with Thad, right?
Yes, I'm Patrick. Merry Christmas.
Meredith comes up to her sister.
Here, let me help you. Why don't we go to the bathroom?
Meredith leads her sister to the bathroom. Sybil runs up to her husband.
What a great kid, huh? Perfect for Ben.
Cut to interior bathroom day. Meredith is tending to Julie's cut and gives her a Band-Aid.
You're kidding.
Strata for tomorrow.
Meredith, what am I doing here? You're cooking? Everything is fine now. What did you have me come for?
Well, they certainly like you, don't they?
Cut to interior dining room table at night. The entire family is sat around the table for Christmas Eve dinner. Everyone is spread out and Meredith and Julie are across from each other.
Julie, why don't you tell us a little bit about what it is you do?
Oh,
We can see Sybil is clearly very excited to get to know all about Julie.
Me? I review artist grant proposals.
At the Rockefeller Foundation.
well, Ben is a documentary film editor.
Yeah, and Amy's a teacher and Thad's an architect. So what?
Are you in New York?
San Francisco.
Actually, I live in Berkeley.
Oh, I wasn't speaking for you.
Sybil and Ben start communicating in sign language. Elizabeth notices Grandma sign a naughty word.
Grandma signed something really, really bad.
Yes, she did.
That's you little tattletale. I saw what Grandma signed.
Way to go. Nice signage. Nice.
So, how is it that you and Everett never met?
Well, Julie's impossible. She's been traveling all year.
Mom, can I be excused? Okay, why don't you put your PJs on?
Time has passed into dinner. It is the end of the meal and Julie is engrossed in conversation with Patrick and Thad.
So you're being deaf.
Actually, we were amazed by how little issue the agency had over the whole hearing thing.
And they had so much more questions about our history as a couple.
About money.
This may be a personal question, but do you have a preference about the child's race?
Julie?
I'd like a little black baby.
Don't you already have a little black baby?
Can you dig it?
I'm so sorry.
No, it totally doesn't matter to us.
We're just so excited about having this child at all.
Julie nods.
I'm sorry. I would sign, but I don't know the language.
It's okay.
Do you believe in nature versus nurture? Is that at all a concern in terms of bringing your child into your home?
Not sure I follow you.
Yeah, why wouldn't we bring a child into our house?
Well, I just mean because of the whole gay thing. I mean, there's no irrefutable evidence one way or the other. They think they've isolated a gene, but they don't know what it's for or what it does.
Haven't they determined it's for window treatments?
There you go.
Well, one contributing factor to being gay may be the environment.
I mean, well, look at my drapes, right? Aren't they horrible? I mean, there's no way it was this environment. No.
Meredith, most of us here believe that sexual orientation is the result of a genetic predisposition, much like handedness.
Handedness?
That mom, she tried to make us all gay.
What are you talking about? I didn't try, Everett. Okay, true. I did hope, and I did secretly hope that you would all be gay, all my boys, and then you would never have to leave me. And I'm so sorry, by the way, girls.
Sybil asked me when I was 8 if I was gay.
She asked all of us that.
Yeah, Thad, stop pretending you're so special. Ben, are you sure you're not gay?
I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to it.
I gave up on you, Ben, years ago.
Sybil is laughing as she says this, but Ben looks a little stung. Of course, she means him being gay, but hearing that your mother gave up on you when she's dying has got to be tough. The whole table is enjoying the silliness of the conversation, except Meredith, who looks very concerned.
You didn't really hope for gay children, did you? I mean, it's just that I don't think any parent wishes for that.
Meredith.
Well, no, sorry. Please don't misunderstand me. All I mean to say is I just don't think any parent would hope for a child to be challenged like that.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear a word.
Everyone at the table is staring at Meredith except for Sybil, who has her hands folded against her lips.
I'm sorry, this isn't coming out right. All I'm trying to say is that what I mean to say is life is hard enough as it is, and it seems to me that you wouldn't want to make it any more difficult for your child. I mean, Patrick, you must understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Meredith's plea to Patrick for understanding is understandable. They bonded in the kitchen. However, she isn't communicating at all what she truly means, and instead sounds like the world's biggest bigot.
What did she say?
Well, now, boss, I think that we have been hit twice.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that, honestly.
Why don't you try saying what it is you mean?
Everett.
Kelly is calm and collected, but hiding his rage underneath. His tone with Meredith is kind, but final.
All right, that's enough.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's enough.
I just think any parent would want a normal child.
Oh, God damn you, okay?
Sybil,
Oh, don't Sybil me.
For the child's sake, to make it easier for the child.
that's enough.
Kelly has completely lost his temper and slammed his fist on the table, shaking everyone's plates and glasses.
That's enough.
Yeah,
It's too much, Everett. That's enough.
Excuse me.
Meredith leaves the table completely mortified. Everett goes after her. The entire table is completely silent. Thad is looking very hurt. His husband is holding his hand.
I know how she can seem.
Hey, you.
Julie is startled. At first, she thinks Sybil is talking to her, but then realizes she is trying to get Thad's attention. Sybil takes her fork and throws it so it clangs in front of Thad. She signs as she speaks to him slowly and deliberately.
You. I love you. And you are more normal than any asshole at this table, okay?
She waits for her son to acknowledge what she's communicating. He smiles at her and nods.
Okay. I need a fork.
Ben hands his mother a fork.
Thanks, Ben.
Everett has come back from failing to comfort Meredith.
Is she okay?
how would you feel?
We hear the front door slam, then the car ignition, then a crash, then looks on the faces of the Stone family reflect a variety of emotions from concern to uncontrollable amusement. Amy chuckles.
Amy, not funny.
Excuse me, I've lost my appetite.
Everett.
Cut to exterior Everett's car night. Meredith tried driving away in Everett's car, but is so overcome with emotion she hits a tree right in the driveway, then comes up to her and knocks on the window.
What seems to be the problem here, man?
Meredith looks up at Ben with tears in her eyes. She completely lost it and sobs uncontrollably.
Okay, come on, move over. I know where we can go.
Cut to Family Stone residence night. Everett is getting off the phone with the inn. Most of the Stone family are gathered around the living room.
Any luck?
I'm gonna go look for him.
Everett, take our car.
Julie is sitting on the couch with Elizabeth reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Wait, I'm coming with you. Can we finish this later? All right, let's go.
Julie snags the car keys out of Everett's hands and they head out the door. Cut to interior inn night. Julie has just finished checking with the clerk.
She's not in her room. Excuse me. Sorry. Where would he have taken her?
Cut to interior diner night. Ben has brought Meredith to a local diner. She is seated and looking just as upset as ever. Ben is at the bar getting them drinks.
Thanks, Gus.
Sure, Ben.
Have a lemon.
Yeah, I'm not a bad person.
You're a total mess. Look at you.
I am?
I mean that in the best possible sense, of course. You know that.
I do? I love the gays! Gay people!
They know that.
Then why? I took her to the nicest restaurant I know and she didn't say a word to me, not one word, all evening. But I tried and I would have slept on the couch.
Maybe you should stop. Just stop. Stop trying, you know? It's exhausting trying to keep that lid screwed on so tight. Just, you know, relax. Try it.
Ben has leaned back and put his arms behind his head, leaning back against the back of the booth, showing Meredith a chill, relaxed position. Meredith tries very awkwardly to mimic what he is doing until she realizes it's just not working for her.
I'm not comfortable.
Okay, here's the thing, Meredith. You have a freak flag. You just don't fly it.
Cut to exterior town square night. Julie and Everett have been walking around the town trying to find Meredith and Ben. They were walking around the town square, chatting and clearly enjoying each other's company. For a moment, it appears they have forgotten their mission or on the verge of calling it.
It was the first totem pole to be raised in that community in 100 years. And it is just because of this guy. I mean, I guess he was a fisherman. He would wander around, from bar to bar, talking about how he had this hole in his heart. That's how he put it. He said he couldn't sleep. He would just toss and turn and lie there in his bed because of this hole in his heart. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't even want to hear this.
No. Tell me. Tell me.
Well, the community got together and they found the guy a log. This guy had never carved a thing before in his life. It took him 5 years. I flew there for the raising of it, and it was just this tiny little island off of the coast. The whole town was there. It was incredible. I mean, you just couldn't look at it without crying.
I'd love to see that.
Well, it's there for you.
Cut to interior diner night. Evening has progressed and Meredith is pleasantly, happily drunk and, what can it be, enjoying herself? Ben is seated at the table watching her pick a song at the jukebox. From the door, in walk 2 EMTs in full uniform. One of them recognizes Ben.
Ben Stone?
Holy cow. Brad.
How are you?
Good. Merry Christmas.
You remember David?
Yeah. Hey, Dave. Happy holidays. So what's going on? You working tonight?
Yeah, just got off. Are you here with Amy?
No. No, I was just well, this is Meredith Morton, Brad Stevenson, David Silver. We went to school together. Meredith and Everett, they're
Hold the phone.
well,
Brad Stevenson. My God, aren't you the guy that popped Amy's cherry?
Do I know you?
Oh, this is too good. You've got to let me buy you a drink. What do you say? You two. What was your name? David. That's right, David. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to buy you boys some beers. Everyone in here. Bartender, I would like to buy a round for the house.
Cut to exterior town square night. It's very late now. The Christmas lights are still twinkling on the tree and hanging from the lampposts. It's a beautiful silent night in the sleepy town, but Everett and Julie have been talking the night away.
Do you feel like you chose
What do you mean?
your life? Said, this is the thing I'm going to do. These are the things I want. Not necessarily because you were good at this thing or because everybody told you that's what you should want, but because everybody said that's who you were. I don't know. I mean, like this artist Grant's work, how do you know that's the thing you're going to be passionate about?
Who said I was passionate about it?
No, don't do that. Don't joke. I've been thinking about this, the monastery I miss seeing in Hong Kong. Like, that's an important thing.
Then you should go.
I want to go to Alaska. I do. I want to see that totem pole. I want to see that thing that felt like a hole in the center of that guy, that thing he needed to make just so he could sleep.
As Everett says all this, he steps closer and closer to Julie until they are nearly face to face. Cut to interior diner night. The jukebox is playing and Meredith, Ben, Brad, and David are sitting in the booth, several empty beer bottles covering the once empty table.
That's my song. Finally, my song. Brad, dance with me.
She drags Brad to the middle of the floor. This is not a dance hall, so there isn't an entire room, so they dance in a circle just around one another.
So Brad, listen, you tell me. I don't know what I did to her. I don't know what I said.
Well, I haven't seen Amy in over a year. I'm not really sure if I can help.
Well, you haven't seen her in over a year. How you gonna get her, Brad, huh? How you think you're gonna get her like that?
I don't even know if she wants to see me.
Of course she does. Look, Brad, I like you. And so does my cat. You should come tomorrow. It's Christmas. I'm making breakfast. I'm inviting you. You come over.
You guys want another beer?
Yeah.
She stumbles over to the table.
Wait, you know what would be great? Thing that would be the most perfect thing right now? If we could figure out how to get a little pod.
Cut to interior inn night. Julie and Everett have made their way back to the inn. Everett has walked Julie all the way back to her room. They have most of the conversation in the open doorway.
Maybe they went back to the house.
Do you want to get some coffee?
No.
I don't know. I get some coffee or something. I thought it's funny.
What is?
This.
Everett, you know, I can't. So, good night. Good night.
She closes the door, puts her back against it, and sighs. She then walks over to the restroom, washes her face, brushes her teeth, and hears a knock at the door. She smiles to herself in the mirror, hopeful. She runs to the door and opens it.
Mr. Stone.
No, it's Kelly. Please, Julie, I don't mean to bother you. Is Meredith here? No, she hasn't shown up yet because I wanted to apologize to her. And I'd like to apologize to you also.
Cut to interior Family Stone residence night. Everett has finally come home. He walks up the stairs and is about to pass his parents' bedroom door, which is open. Sybil is sitting in bed with a book. She looks at her son.
Everett, honey, look, I'm sorry. I really am.
I'm not really sure I believe that.
He walks to his room.
Everett.
We hear Everett's bedroom door close. Cut to interior Everett's car night. Ben and Meredith have concluded their night of drinking and smoking pot and are now relaxing in the car.
So what was your dream?
Which?
You told me you had a dream about me, but you didn't finish. You didn't say what I was doing.
You were shoveling snow.
What?
You were just a little girl in a flannel nightgown, and you were shoveling snow from the walk in front of your house, in front of our house. And I was the snow. I was the snow, and everywhere it landed and everything it covered, you scooped me up with a big red shovel. You scooped me up.
Cut to interior Family Stone residence night. Susanna and Amy are on the couch. Susanna is on the phone with her husband, and Amy is asleep right next to her sister. Kelly has just come back from the inn.
Everybody asleep?
Okay, but 4:30, right? Hi, Daddy's here. John says hi.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Kelly sits down next to his daughters and strokes Amy's hair.
She's nice like this, isn't she?
Him and Susanna share a smile.
All right, I'm going to bed.
Okay, I'm going to. We'll see you tomorrow. What then? Merry Christmas. Love you too.
You coming up?
Are you kidding? This is my favorite part.
Merry Christmas, my Susanna.
Merry Christmas, Daddy.
Kelly leaves, and Susanna turns her attention back to Meet Me in St. Louis, and Judy Garland is singing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Cut to interior Sybil and Kelly's bedroom night. Kelly joins his wife in bed after a long, exhausting Christmas Eve. Kelly lets out a large sigh as he lays his head on Sybil's lap.
Hi there.
Well, hello.
Hello.
You need a haircut. You should see how mad he is at me. Oh, and it's not her. You know, honey, it's not her. It just, I feel sorry for her. I do. It's just that he's making this mistake, and I won't be here, and I only want him to be happy.
He'll be fine. We all will. No matter what. You'll see.
I'm scared, Kelly. Kelly, I'm scared.
Husband and wife embrace each other and kiss passionately. They look into each other's eyes for a moment and think to themselves, how many more times do we get to? They begin to kiss and the camera pans away. This is, after all, a family movie. Cut to interior Family Stone residence morning. Kelly is walking up the stairs from the kitchen. He meets Elizabeth on the stairs.
Merry Christmas, granddaughter.
Merry Christmas, Grandpa.
Just stockings.
Just stockings.
Ben.
Kelly calls throughout the house for his sons, and we see that he goes to his son's door, knocks on it, goes in. Meredith is laying in Ben's bed. She looks over to the bathroom door, and we can hear the shower running.
My God.
Ben, oh God, my God.
My God.
Ben, I'm sorry. I was looking for Ben.
Cut to interior Family Stone residence morning. The family is assembling in the living room for gift opening. Sybil and Everett are alone in the kitchen.
Well, my car's back.
Sybil places the ring on the counter next to Everett and walks over to grab her coffee mug.
Merry Christmas. Don't be a jerk. I said Merry Christmas.
Dad put you up to this?
You and I need to get something straight.
Here we go.
Not
Kelly
now,
walks into
Kelly.
the kitchen.
Right,
Not now,
okay.
Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, Kelly, not now.
Yeah, fine. Hey, Everett.
Kelly walks out of the
You have had a charmed life, kid. And I blame myself.
Mom, you never made anybody's life easier.
Oh, what the hell do you know about it?
I know a little.
Oh. I'm sick, honey. And you can't fix it. Not even by getting married.
Everett's eyes are filled with tears as he looks at his mother.
Mom.
He walks over to her and crumples in her arms, crying.
I need you to do something for me. And I know this is probably a tall order, but I need you to do me a favor and try not to be so damn perfect, all right?
I'm far from perfect.
I'd hate to see you miss out on something because you have this picture in your mind of, though that you, or you can't change something you can't. I hate to see that you not find what you really want. Whatever, it's your ring. It's your decision.
Julie walks into the kitchen.
Don't worry, you'll find it.
Julie.
Oh, I was just getting coffee. I'm so sorry.
No, wait, Julie.
Inside Ben's bedroom, Meredith is looking around the room for his shoes. Ben comes out of his bathroom in a towel, all smiles.
My God. Oh my God.
Hey, there you are. How do you sleep? Okay.
Meredith walks directly up to him and slaps him hard across the face. Back in the kitchen.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, try it on.
What?
Yeah, just try it on. I want to see how it fits.
No.
Come on. Here,
No, my hands are bigger than Meredith's.
Julie, I want to see it.
It isn't that bad luck.
Yes, it's very bad luck.
Kelly comes back into the kitchen.
Sybil, is now a better time for you?
No.
Everett has managed to get the ring on Julie's finger.
Wow. That really is beautiful.
Okay, Everett, what's going on?
Julie.
It's a beautiful ring, Everett. Oh, no. Okay, just a sec.
No. We'll just get a little soap.
I can't.
Where'd everybody go? I want to open some presents. Come on.
My God.
Is it stuck?
Well, yeah, yes, of course it's stuck. I told you my hands are bigger.
What's stuck?
Butter. That's it. Let's get the show on the road.
She can't get it off.
What?
Grandma's wedding ring.
Julie has started to cry.
I didn't say that.
I hate to say this, but please be careful.
She all right?
I'm fine.
It is clear that Julie is crying and everyone is huddled around the restroom concerned. Ben is running after Meredith down the stairs.
Meredith, wait a second. Meredith,
How dare you?
Meredith, wait a second.
Are we opening presents or what?
Why is she crying?
I'm not crying. Am I?
Julie?
Where have you been?
I just got here.
Julie, are you all right?
What is all the racket?
All right, Amy.
Meredith,
What's that?
it's your wedding ring.
Oh my God.
All right. Let's give them some room. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Everett's gonna propose?
If I can get it off.
What are you doing with my wedding ring?
It's stuck. He just wanted to see it on.
Why did he want to see it on you?
Where were you last night?
I can't tell you.
What do you mean you can't tell me? No. Meredith. No, you didn't.
I'm so ashamed.
In the living room, the rest of the Stone clan are trying to figure out what's going on and settling down a bit.
Jesus, Kelly, what? What did I do? I'm going to be watching you, mister. Yeah. How'd she end up with that ring in the first place?
Well, you know,
The doorbell rings.
Who the hell is that?
Brad is practicing saying Amy's name over and over again at the front door until she opens the door. It's so adorable, it's sickening.
Amy, 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 Amy.
Brad? Brad, what are you doing here?
Meredith invited me.
Back in the bathroom.
It's terrible. Don't you think I know?
Why did you bring me here?
Don't yell at me. I needed my sister.
Meredith, how could you?
I know. Let me see the ring again. That's it?
Back in the living room.
Is Meredith out of the can yet?
What is it, Amy?
Brad.
Brad.
Brad. Brad.
Up.
Merry
Let's go.
Christmas, Brad. Stay, Brad.
What's up, Ben? Merry Christmas to you.
I got a letter from your mother.
She loves you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Stone. Hi, Mr. Christmas to you guys too. I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
No, here she is. Meredith, you know Brad?
Oh my God, I totally forgot.
Maybe you would like to share with us how it is that you know Brad.
Well, we were all at O'Malley's last night.
you were at O'Malley's?
Houndstooth, right? Houndstooth?
Eileen's basement?
Really?
Meredith,
Let's open presents.
presents. Don't you think we should talk?
Me next.
Meredith goes to her luggage and opens it up. Inside are 12 identically beautifully wrapped boxes. She passes them out to everyone.
Amy, Susanna. Well, open them.
Oh, yeah, it's so beautifully wrapped. I almost feel bad.
It's for you. I found the original on Everett's desk. I just thought it was so beautiful.
The entire Stone family is shook, especially Amy. Sybil points and looks at her youngest.
It's you and me, kid. It's you and me.
Amy nods and the tears well up in her eyes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed it was Everett.
Thank you very much.
Meredith, you did so good.
Meredith,
Amy tries to continue, but she can't.
We've got to.
I know what you're gonna ask, Everett.
That's my point. I don't think you do.
Brad, you look hungry.
Will you?
Please.
Will you please stop talking?
No, Everett, no, I will not marry you.
What?
I'm sorry, Everett, I can't marry you.
I didn't ask you.
What? But you said
I'm not asking you to marry me.
you're not? You didn't? Oh, that's just great, isn't it? It's just perfect. It's not like I haven't been humiliated enough.
Meredith, it's not.
It's not. This isn't exactly the moment you've all been waiting for. You all hate me so much.
Meredith, that's not true.
I know what you see. Meredith, the spoiled, crazy, racist, bigot bitch from Bedford, right? That's what you all think. That's what you all see when you look at me. Not good enough for Everett. Not like all of you. She comes all the way up here to ruin your Christmas and then sleeps with his brother?
What?
I slept with your brother.
You slept with who?
With whom?
Don't look at me.
With Ben. I slept with Ben.
Excuse me? Could you just back up for a moment there? Everett, we did not.
Oh, what's the use?
Meredith, we did not sleep together.
We didn't?
No.
Isn't there anyone who loves me?
Meredith storms out of the room into the kitchen.
Nice.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Sybil and Amy go into the kitchen to comfort Meredith, not knowing she was bent over picking up the strata from the refrigerator. The door opens and knocks into her, causing her to pour the entire contents of the tray all over her blouse. Sybil and Amy look at her with genuine empathy.
Oh my god.
Oh, Meredith.
Back to the living room.
Okay, Everett, look, I just want you to know that.
Everett lunges for his brother and begins to chase him around the room. Back in the kitchen.
Oh my god, no. It's all right, sweetie. It's all right. Let's just get this off. You'll be fine. Watch your pretty hair. Okay.
I'm just as good as any of you.
Oh, of course you are. Better, probably.
Back to the living room.
Ben, I'm gonna get.
Everett, come on.
Everett has tackled Ben to the ground. The rest of the Stones are still seated by the Christmas tree. Julie and Brad look at each other.
Sorry, I don't know if we've met. I'm Brad.
Julie.
Somebody's gonna get hurt.
Back in the kitchen.
What's so great about you guys?
Oh, nothing. It's just that we're all we've got, right?
We're not so great.
And you're the worst.
I'm the worst.
Amy screams as she slips on the spilled strata and slips and falls on her butt. Everett and Ben burst through the door to the kitchen and continue wrestling.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Come on, stop. Stop chasing me. I didn't do anything.
Everett, boys.
Why does she think you slept with you?
Well, we were kind of wasted.
This only sets Everett's rage and anger even further. They start face palming each other and it regresses into lighter slaps until Everett's exhausted himself.
Stop this nonsense. Boy, Everett, stop. Not the jacket. Are you okay, Everett?
How could you do that to me?
I didn't do anything to you. She was passed out. I slept on the floor. Nothing happened. Man, this is a brand new jacket. Look, you don't even love her, man. You don't love her.
Kelly.
Are you okay?
Across the hall, almost secretively, Julie is whispering into the phone.
At 5:30, and that's from campus. Okay, you too. Merry Christmas.
Cut to interior Everett's bedroom, afternoon. Meredith knocks on Everett's door and comes in. Everett is seated on the bed.
I'm sorry, Everett.
No,
I'm sorry for everything. You don't hate me, do you?
no, of course not.
Is this for me?
Meredith holds a present and they smile at each other. Interior Family Stone residence night. Cut to. Susanna has come down the stairs looking for Julie. Elizabeth is playing with a doll on the couch.
Elizabeth, have you seen Julie? No. Elizabeth, where did you get that ring? Elizabeth? She said to give it to Everett. She said to say goodbye.
Cut to exterior Family Stone residence afternoon. Amy and Brad are sitting in Brad's ambulance. Brad hands Amy a Christmas present, but an atypically unwrapped box with a bow on it. Amy opens the box.
It's not a clock radio.
Wow, Brad.
Amy then notices Everett running out of the house and heading down the street.
Where is he going?
Then Kelly gets into his car and drives over to Everett.
Where are they going?
Get in.
Cut to interior Ben's bedroom afternoon. Meredith and Ben are cuddling on his bed.
What do you say you get out of these clothes? You smell a little like puke.
Cut to exterior inn night. Everett comes out from the inn, panicking, and looks at his father, who is waiting at the car, ready to drive anywhere.
Have you seen her?
No.
The guy in there said, Julie.
Everett spots Julie over at the bus stop and runs over to her.
You didn't even say goodbye.
You were a little busy. Well, my bus is here.
Bus is arriving and Julie grabs her bags, avoiding Everett's eyes.
You can't go.
The bus driver approaches Julie and takes her bags. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Let me help you with this.
Okay, thanks.
No. You can't go.
Everett,
Please. Stay, Julie.
it's too much.
No, it's not. It's not. Stay. Stay.
She gives him a look which tells him emphatically that she cannot stay. She absolutely has to go. She turns around, gets a seat on the bus, and it starts to drive away. Everett is left standing alone in the snow for a moment. The brake lights on the bus light up and it is clear the bus is stopping. Everett runs to the bus and Julie comes out and they meet in front of the lights.
Everett,
Julie.
I just wanted to ask if you were doing anything for New Year's.
Julie and Everett have a nice long romantic embrace. Cut to interior Family Stone residence night. Ben and Meredith are cuddling on his bed again, but this time Meredith is in fresh clothes and has clearly showered. We can see from the window behind them that it has begun to snow.
Are you comfortable?
In the kitchen, Sybil is looking out the window while her family engages in conversation in the background. John, the long-awaited husband of Susanna, enters.
Hello, Merry Christmas.
Daddy!
Elizabeth runs up to her father. He picks her up and kisses her cheek.
Okay, so let's start with who's that guy Amy's making out with in the ambulance?
No.
Yeah.
Patrick walks up to Sybil. She looks back at him.
Sybil, sweetie, it's ready.
It's snowing.
Sybil takes in this beautiful sight with her son-in-law, appreciating the little things. Cut to exterior Family Stone residence 1 year later, establishing 1 year later shot. The blanket of snow looks just like Christmas last year. A car pulls up into the driveway. Patrick and Thad get out, but this time they have their infant son with them. Patrick pulls groceries out of the car and the baby carriage while Thad holds their child. They enter the house.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Hello.
Merry Christmas. Hello.
Hey, you guys, Merry Christmas.
Susanna is now holding her new infant son. Thad walks up to his sister and they exchange kisses as their 2 infant sons practically touch heads.
Goodness. Hi, precious. Hi, baby.
Are Everett and Julie here yet?
They called a while ago. They'll be here for dinner.
Ellie comes in from the living room, followed shortly after by Amy.
Patrick,
Hey,
Merry Christmas.
Thad brings his son up to his grandfather.
Dad.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, nice to see you.
Kelly is looking adoringly at his grandson.
Would you look at this young man? Hi. Hello, he's the King of Kings, King Gus, King of the world. Let me look at you. There you are.
Any luck with the stockings?
No, I can't find them.
A call is heard from the living room. They all usher into the living room from the kitchen.
Ready? Are you ready? Do you want to see the tree? Here's the tree. Oh, we've got ornaments.
Hey, look at this guy.
The family is gathering around the tree to light it up. Hugs are exchanged all around as well as Merry Christmases.
Brad, come on, check the fuse.
Okay, we all set. Brad, you got it?
I got it. I think we're good.
Okay.
And then Max said, let the wild rumpus start.
The Stone family, San, Sybil, Julie, and Everett gaze at the Christmas tree and share a nice quiet moment together. Susanna looks up at her father.
Good tree, Daddy.
It is. It's a very good tree.
Elizabeth is unwrapping an ornament for the tree. She pulls out the ornament we saw Sybil holding at the beginning of the film. We know it's Sybil's favorite.
Ooh, look at this one.
She hands it to Meredith, who then walks over to Amy and gives it to her.
Thanks.
Hello? Anybody here?
Everett and Julie walk in from the front door into the hallway.
They're here.
Let's go say hi.
Go see your Uncle Everett.
Everyone walks into the hallway to greet them, leaving Amy holding her mother's ornament by the Christmas tree. Brad is standing still on the stepladder looking at her.
You okay?
Amy is staring at the tree as a tear wells up in her eyes. She looks at Brad and smiles and gives a slight nod. He walks up to her. They kiss. The camera pans over to the photo portrait that is hanging opposite the Christmas tree. It is the present that Meredith got for everyone. In it, we see the reflections of Amy and Brad as they kiss reflected on the picture of a young pregnant Sybil with baby Amy. Fade to black. Thank you guys so much for joining us for the Quarantine Theater Company's read of The Family Stone. You guys, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you guys for all the hard work you did. And thank you for watching.